evening slowly, neon reflections on the rain. Windows glow like paper lanterns, calling strangers by their names. Sidewalk cafes stayed half open, music drifting through the air. People laughing without urgency, like the night would always stay there. I arrive with my old guitar and pockets full of passing days. Another wandering desperado who knew departures better than names. Then across the rooftop silence, a melody cut through the blue, and somehow all the moving lights started feeling new. I've crossed too many seasons, I've learned not to hold on, but certain evenings don't ask permission, they quietly belong. Neon breeze and paper moons floating over midnight streets. Every chord became lighter, every heartbeat found its beat. Neon breeze and paper moons, where the warm lights pulled me through, and for one impossible evening, the whole city felt like you. Stay a little longer before the morning comes. You sat beneath the hanging lanterns, watching reflections move below, listening like every silence had somewhere left to go. You asked me, do you ever get tired of always becoming a memory? I smiled, that depends. You looked up, on what? I looked at the guitar and answered, whether someone remembers the song. The road stayed soft and glowing, the bass moved smooth and low. The shaker danced around the rhythm like waves that never slowed. The electric guitar kept singing small melodies between the air, and suddenly all my old directions didn't matter there. Maybe freedom isn't movement, maybe freedom is finding one place that doesn't ask you to leave. Neon breeze and paper moons floating over midnight streets. Every chord became lighter, every heartbeat found its beat. Neon breeze and paper moons, where the warm lights pulled me through, and for one impossible evening, the whole city felt like you. Stay a little longer before the morning comes. If tonight disappeared tomorrow, I looked at the quiet cafes, the fading lights, the soft wind, then answered, it won't. Because beautiful evenings don't disappear, they become songs. Neon breeze and paper moons still shining in my mind, like reflections on wet pavement. The this evening, returning me to you. Returning me to you. The lights became reflections, the night became blue, but somewhere beneath those paper moons, I left this song with you. I left this song with you. I left this song with you. Sapphire colors across the rooftops and the sea. The city moved without a hurry, like it had nowhere else to be. Small cafes lit their windows, soft reflections on the stone. Every table held old stories, but nobody sat alone. I arrived with my old guitar and wrote stitched into my hands, another wandering desperado, never making longer plans. Then the saxophone rose softly above the conversations below, like something I had lost years earlier, returning in a slower glow. Trusted maps, I've trusted movement, I've trusted horizons I couldn't hold. But some melodies arrive quietly and suddenly feel old. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes under lanterns burning low. Every note became a memory, too beautiful to let go. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes, where the warm wind crossed the sea. And for one impossible evening, the road forgot about me. Stay a while before the night turns blue. You sat beside the open window, watching lights drift on the bay, listening with quiet attention, like music had something to say. You asked me, do musicians ever stop running? I smiled and answered, they call it touring. You laughed, no, I mean inside. The guitar answered for me. Soft chords, small pauses, no words. The bass moved underneath the evening, like waves beneath a boat. The soprano sax climbed higher, like things I never wrote. The brushes stayed in motion, the triangle caught the air, and suddenly the whole wide world felt smaller there. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe freedom sounds like this. One night without needing to leave. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes under lanterns burning low. Every note became a memory, too beautiful to let go. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes, where the warm wind crossed the sea. peaceful evening. The road forgot about me. Stay a while before the night turns blue. Electric guitar sings in gentle phrases. Soprano sax answers with long airy notes. Bass glides beneath the harmony. The rhythm never stops moving. You asked, when this song ends, what happens next? I looked toward the ocean and quietly said, I don't know. Then after a pause, but maybe I don't have to know tonight. Because some evenings don't ask for answers, only presence. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes, still glowing in my soul, like reflections on still water, making restless spirits whole. Sapphire skies and slow goodbyes. If these roads return someday, leave one chair beside the window, and I'll find my way. When the final note grows distant and the stars fade out of view, I'll still hear the saxophone leading me to you. I'll still hear the saxophone leading me to you. The city turned to moving colors, gold and silver in the rain. Street cafes and open windows, singing softly through the lane. Evening gathered without hurry, like the world forgot the hour. And every corner held a feeling, small and temporary as flowers. I arrived with my old guitar and roads inside my hands. Another drifting desperado who never stayed long enough to understand. Then a flute crossed through the skyline, weightless as a falling dream. And every note became a doorway to somewhere in between. I followed coastlines, I followed seasons, I've trusted places I could leave. But certain songs arrive unnoticed and make you believe. Feathers in the midnight wind, floating through the city lights. Every melody moves slowly, turning darkness into white. Feathers in the midnight wind, where the warm air touched the sea. And for one impossible evening, the whole world waited for me. Stay right here until the stars grow quiet. We stood beneath the faded awning, watching watching shadows move below, listening with the kind of silence that only old souls know. You asked me, do musicians ever arrive anywhere? I laughed, usually just in time to leave again. You smiled and quietly answered, that sounds lonely. The guitar kept answering softly, the flute drifted overhead, the bass walked through forgotten moments like things left unsaid. Brushes painted little circles, the rim shots mark the night, and somehow all my old directions stopped feeling right. Maybe every wandering heart eventually learns not every beautiful thing needs to be owned. Feathers in the midnight wind, floating through the city lights. Every melody moves slowly, turning darkness into white. Feathers in the midnight wind, where the warm air touched the sea. And for one impossible evening, the whole world waited for me. Stay right here until the stars grow quiet. You asked if this night disappeared tomorrow. I looked around the cafes, the lanterns, the soft air, then answered, it already survived. Because once music happens, it never fully leaves. Feathers in the midnight wind, still moving through my soul, like reflections crossing water, making restless stories whole. Feathers in the midnight wind, if these roads return someday, leave one table by the window, and I'll remember the way. When the final note grows distant and the moon slips out of view, I'll still hear that flute leading me to you. The city lost its colors, but the night stayed true. And somewhere in the midnight wind, I left this song with you. I left this song with you. The avenue turned silver slowly as daylight disappeared. Street cafes stayed half awake, like they wanted night to linger here. The air was warm with conversation, soft laughter and passing wine. Old lanterns lit the sidewalks like stars standing in line. I arrived carrying my guitar and songs without a place. Another wandering desperado, still moving at yesterday. Then through the quiet city motion, a saxophone crossed the air, and somehow every note it played felt like it had found me there. I've counted miles, I've counted sunsets, I've counted nights alone, but music keeps reminding me no road belongs forever. Moonlit Avenida serenade under skies of velvet blue. Every rhythm became softer, every melody became you. Moonlit Avenida serenade, where the evening moves so slow, and for one impossible moment I forgot I had to go. Stay right here until the stars grow tired. You stood beneath the balcony, watching shadows touch the sea, listening like every silence had something hidden underneath. You asked me, do you remember every city? I smiled, no. Then after thinking only the songs, you looked away and softly said, then write one for tonight. The guitar stayed close and steady, the bass moved like the tide, the sax climbed into moonlight and left old thoughts behind. The brushes painted gentle circles, the triangle caught the glow, and suddenly all my old destinations didn't matter anymore. Maybe every restless traveler eventually discovers home doesn't always wait, sometimes it appears. Moonlit Avenida serenade under skies of velvet blue. Every rhythm became softer, every melody became you. Moonlit Avenida serenade, where the evening moves so slow, and for one impossible moment I forgot I had to go. Stay right here until the stars grow tired. You asked if tomorrow changes everything. I looked at the empty glasses, the quiet street, the moon above us, and answered, then tonight was worth it. Because not every beautiful thing needs forever. Some only need one perfect evening. Moonlit Avenida serenade, still glowing in my mind, like reflections crossing water the years could never hide. Moonlit Avenida serenade, if these roads return again, leave one light beside the window, and I'll remember then, when the final note disappears and the city fades from view. I'll still hear the saxophone bringing me to you. The avenue turned quiet, but the night stayed new. And somewhere beneath